Hello and welcome once again to the Daily Devotional from Bowling Green Presbyterian Church in Bowling Green, South Carolina. I'm Martin Stokes and this is my wife Jane. We usually end the devotional with a song, but today we want to start with a song, one that's very familiar to all of us. God Bless America by Irving Berlin. Came out in 1938. And he has said about this particular song, he said, I came here as an immigrant from Russia in 1893, and whatever success I have had as a songwriter, I owe to this country. Please join us. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. Share with you a scripture from the book of Jeremiah, and I'm sharing it from Eugene Peterson's version of the Message. The heart is hopelessly dark and deceitful, a puzzle that no one can figure out. But I, God, search the heart and examine the mind. I get to the heart of the human. I get to the root of things. I treat them as they really are and not as they pretend to be. This is a question that keeps coming in my mind as I watch the news. Why is this happening? What is the motivation behind all of this? And I honestly do not figure it all out, but I know that God does, and that brings a little hope. Another passage I want to share is from 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. Very familiar to us, and I think it is a solution for our nation, if we will do it. It says this, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves, and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sin, and will heal their land. Yes, there is a spirit in our nation abroad, a spirit of destruction against America, its ideals, as it is illustrated in statues, memorials. In particular, leaders of the Confederacy are targeted simply because they wore a different colored uniform. What I prefer to hear is not someone else's opinion, but the opinion of those leaders from their own perspective, especially Robert E. Lee. June of 1865, he and several leaders of the Confederacy were tried and convicted for treason by the U.S. grand jury. At a dinner at Lee's home, some of his friends were venting their feelings about the decision, and it became a little chaotic. But Lee settled the situation with these gentle words. I fought against the people of the North, not because I believed they were seeking to wrest from the South the dearest rights, but I have never cherished toward them bitter or vindictive feelings, and have never seen the day when I did not pray for them. Lee showed the spirit of love not only through words, but also through his actions. In a story that Colonel T.L. Braun told, it says, on June 4th, 1865, the rector of Lee's church was about to serve Holy Communion. There was a man advanced to the communion table. He was tall, well-dressed, and black. This was a great shock to the congregation, and they froze in their pews. Then General Lee arose in his usual dignified manner, and he reverently knelt down to take communion at that same altar, not far from the other man. The two communicants then went forward, and the congregation joined them. So many wonderful and inspiring stories of the leaders of our nation. I conclude with this one about George Washington when he resigned his commission from the Army, 1783. He sent a letter to all the governors of the 13 states, and the letter concluded with a prayer. And I'd like for us to close our devotions today with that prayer. Almighty God, we make our earnest prayer that Thou wilt keep the United States in Thy holy protection, and will most graciously be pleased to dispose us all to do justice, to love mercy, and to demean ourselves to that charity, humility, and pacific temper of which were the characteristics of the divine, the author of our blessed religion. And without a humble imitation of what example in these things, we can never hope to be a happy nation. May God bless you all. May God bless the United States of America. Amen.